Last night, the skies over Ukraine lit up with fire. Russia launched 298 drones and 69 missiles in a single, coordinated assault, the largest aerial attack since the war began. Sirens wailed through the night, cities shook, and as morning came, the cost became clear. 12 lives lost, including 3 innocent children. This isn't just another update, this is a breaking point. Disclaimer: this content is for educational and informational purposes only. Opinions expressed are based on publicly available sources. Please conduct your own research and engage critically with the material. Welcome back to Eagle-Light. In today's report, we're breaking down what is now the most intense air assault in the ongoing Russia-Ukraine conflict. It's a tragic and sobering moment, one that's sparking outrage, fear, and urgent questions about where the world stands. According to Ukrainian officials, Russian forces launched a staggering 367 projectiles, 298 drones and 69 missiles, targeting several major cities including Kyiv, Kharkiv, Mykolaiv, and Ternopil. While Ukraine's air defense systems intercepted many of them, the sheer volume overwhelmed even the most prepared regions. The human toll is devastating. 3 children were killed in the northern Zhytomyr region. In the southern city of Mykolaiv, a 77-year-old man died, and 5 others were injured when drones ripped through residential buildings. In Khmelnytsky, far from the front lines, 4 people lost their lives in a strike no one saw coming. Footage from local media shows shattered apartment buildings, rescue workers pulling victims from rubble, and survivors dazed, worried, and crying. In Kyiv, while no deaths were reported within the city limits, 11 people were injured and 4 others were killed in surrounding regions. In response, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskiy issued a direct plea to the world, and especially to the United States. "The silence of America only encourages Putin," he said. His message is clear: without strong, united condemnation and an action, these attacks will only escalate. Zelenskyy's comments come amid growing concern over America's shifting stance on Russia. Since President Donald Trump took office, Washington's public criticism of Moscow has noticeably softened, a move that Kyiv sees as dangerous complacency in the face of aggression. The U.S. Special Envoy to Ukraine, Keith Kellogg, called the attack a clear violation of the 1977 Geneva Peace Protocols, which prohibit targeting civilians. Many experts are now calling for immediate international action, both humanitarian and legal, to address this breach. The prisoner swap in the background. Ironically, this wave of violence comes just as Ukraine and Russia were in the middle of a rare, fragile act of cooperation, a 3-day prisoner swap, exchanging 1,000 individuals each. Even amid gestures of diplomacy, the brutality of war persists. Ukraine's defense and desperation. Despite successfully downing 266 drones and 45 missiles, Ukraine's defenses couldn't prevent widespread damage. In Kharkiv, 3 districts were hit, injuring residents and blowing out windows in dozens of high-rise buildings. The assault was not just military, it was psychological. And that's the point. Ukrainian Interior Minister Ihor Klimenko described the strike as a ruthless attempt to spread fear and death. Moscow's objective appears increasingly clear: to break Ukrainian morale, to sow terror, and to test how much the international community will tolerate. Many Ukrainians and allies across Europe are questioning the global response. With Trump refusing to impose further sanctions and many Western leaders choosing diplomacy over pressure, the question becomes: at what cost does silence come? Andriy Yermak, Zelenskyy's chief of staff, issued a stark warning: without pressure, nothing will change. Russia and its allies will only build up forces for such measures in Western countries. This isn't just about Ukraine. It's about a global precedent. This moment demands awareness. If this story moved you, here's how you can take action. Share this video to spread the truth. Comment your thoughts. Silence is complicity. Support humanitarian aid efforts. The people of Ukraine aren't just fighting for land. They're fighting for their right to exist, and for our shared belief in human dignity. 12 more lives are gone. Among them, 3 children who should have been safe in their beds. Let's not let this moment pass in silence. Let's stand for truth. Let's stand for peace. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to stay informed, and as always, stay aware, stay human.